Hi everyone. Algebra 2, chapter 1.1 and followed by 1.2. 1.1, solving linear equations. Example 5, solving multi-step equation. Solve 53 equal to 3 parentheses minus 2 parentheses. So it shouldn't be that bad. It's linear. So distribute 3, distribute 3. So 3y minus 6. Distribute minus 2, distribute minus 2. You got minus 6y plus 2. Combine like term here. 3y minus 6y should be minus 6y. Minus 6 plus 2 should be minus 4. Plus 4 both sides. Divide by minus 3 both sides. You got the answer. Okay. You should try this. Pause. Try it, please. You get that, then you're good. The formula for the surface area of S of a cone is pi r L plus pi r squared. L is a slant height, R is a radius. Solve for L. So this is a given formula. Solve for L. Right here. You need to solve for L, meaning get rid of everything else from right hand side. So at the end, you have L equal to blah blah. So you have to get rid of a minus, you have to get rid of pi r square. So minus pi r square both sides, cancel things out. Time to get rid of pi r. So divide by pi r, divide by pi r both sides, and that will be final answer. So answer is this. L equal to all that will be your answer. Okay. So P equal to 2L plus 2W. Solve for W. Pause the video and try, please. You got this? You're good. Okay, that was a quick review of 1.1. Well, I say review because you learned it from Algebra 1. 1.2, solving linear inequalities. So solve minus x greater than x minus 7 divided by 2. Graph the solution set on number line. Okay, solving for x. So when you have a fraction, it's best to get rid of a fraction first. How? Multiply by 2 both sides. So multiply by 2 minus 2x. Multiply by 2, 2 on numerator, 2 on denominator cancels out. Now yes x, no x. So all terms with x, yes x, you want that to be one side. So you want to do minus x both sides here. Minus x to move x to the left. So minus 2x minus 1x minus 3x greater than minus 7. So here you do divide by minus 3, divide by minus 3. Again, very careful, be very careful. When you multiply or divide by minus number both sides, you have to flip the inequality. So final answer is this. X is less than 7/3. Draw the number line right here. Less than 7/3. Okay, if you need to express it in interval notation, what's the most left? Minus infinity. What's the most right? 7/3. Minus infinity, always go with the parenthesis. This is a empty dot, doesn't have equal sign, so it should be parenthesis. We call that as an interval notation. Interval notation. Okay, so you should try pause the video. Please try this by yourself. You got this? You got it. Example 4, consumer costs. Javier has at most $15 to spend today. He buys a bag of pretzels and a bottle of juice for $2.59. If gasoline at this store costs $3.39 per gallon, how many gallons of gasoline to the nearest tenth of the gallon can Xavier buy for this car? So all he has is $15. He cannot spend more than $15. He already spent $2.59 and he's gonna buy some gas, and gas $3.39 per gallon. How many gallons? So depending on how many gallons he buys, so it will be 3.39 times the number of gallons plus this additional cost should be less than equal to $15. How do you set up? Like this. Cost for pretzel and the juice plus price per gallon of the gas, $3.39, and G will be number of gallon he's gonna buy. Has to be less than equal to 15. Okay, so setting this inequality is a start. Then you just solve for G. So minus 2.59 both sides. Divide by 3.39, divide by 3.39 both sides. Then you get this. Be very careful because the question is asking nearest tenth. If you round that to nearest tenth, you might say 3.7. That would be a wrong answer. Some of you might say, well, why is that 3.7 wrong? Because 6 is bigger than 5. So we can round that up to 3.7. Do you remember this is a real world problem? He cannot go more than 3.66. He doesn't have enough money. So this case, you actually have to, as much as he can buy is 3.66 gallons. So when the question is asking nearest tenth, he can only buy 3.6 gallon, not 3.7 gallon because he doesn't have money for it. So you have to cut in 3.6. Be very careful with the context. Okay, so that will be a similar question. Pause the video, please. Try it. You get this, and you got the answer. And here's my work for the previous question, if you had a trouble. So make sure you finish the Alex homework, and I will see you for the next lesson. Thank you for looking the video.